Twinkle Twinkle by Anthony J. Conti. The night lay silent on Bemoe Boulevard as the shadow moved through the woods. The wind blew gently, bending the flowers in Miss Johnson's garden. Theirs was the last house on the street. The house had been uninhabited for years before the Johnsons bought it. Mr. Johnson had been quite happy buying the house at a cheap price. He had given the realtor a generous tip. The shadow moved towards the house, called by the movie Miss Johnson watched in the living room. Outside the house, the street lay quiet. The neighbor's dog cowered in fear. The animal could sense the dark presence settled around them. It was happening again. It was happening because nobody warned them. The neighbors had watched the Johnsons move into the house, but nobody warned them about the events that usually took place in it. The shadow moved through the woods and stopped by the trunk of the tree next to the house. From there, it watched the house in silence. The streetlight cast its beam around the street, but its light went nowhere near the woods. Miss Johnson watched the movie she had seen in the basement. She had found it while cleaning the basement the day after they moved in. She turned towards the stairs. "Evelyn, could you please check the food on the fire?" she called. The shadow moved through the boundary wall to the walls of the house. From there, it stared at Miss Johnson through the living room window. There was something similar about the movie she was watching. The house looked the same as the one she was in. She watched on closely as the camera panned to show someone peeping into the house in the movie. Miss Johnson turned towards the living room window in time to see a shadow move across it. She stood to her feet. The movie was beginning to seem real, and it scared her. She had to turn it off before things got weird. Walking towards the television, a disfigured face suddenly appeared on the screen with a devilish smile. She stepped back, gasping. Two hands came out of the screen to the side of the television, holding it as the creature dragged itself out. Miss Johnson shrieked in terror. The light went off. She began walking backwards to the door. Lightning struck. Lighting annoyed. She tried to convince herself it was just in the movie. Lightning struck again as she turned to face the door. Before her stood the creature she had seen crawl out of the television. She screamed in terror, but her scream did not last long. She fell down to the floor, a body of charred flesh. Mr. Johnson was on his way out of his study when he heard his wife scream. He stepped back to his study table and reached underneath it for the gun he usually kept there. With it in his hand, he stepped out of his study. He saw the creature as it stood next to his wife's dead body. He raised the gun and fired at it. The bullet passed through the creature and hit the living room wall. The creature turned towards him, a scarred face and bruised limbs, masked by the shadows that wrapped it in. Mr. Johnson heard Rita's voice. He heard her cry as she did on the night of her death. "You left me to die," Rita cried. "Daddy, you left me to die." He lowered his gun, crying as he saw Rita walk towards him. He fell on his knees, apologizing. It began to rain outside as the creature walked to Mr. Johnson. It got to him and tore his head off his shoulders with one quick swipe. Blood splattered on the walls as his body fell headless to the floor. His head rolled down the hallway before stopping at the stairs. Evelyn had been helping Sam with his assignment when her mother called her. She was leaving his room when the lights went off. She had gone back into Sam's room to get her phone when she heard her mother scream. She hid Sam in the closet and waited quietly. A few minutes later, she heard the sound of her father's gun. She had to find out what was happening. She tiptoed to the bedroom door and opened it. She peered down the stairs, but didn't hear any movement. She gradually descended the stairs, hoping that nothing evil had happened. Evelyn saw her father's headless body lying in the hallway, and the creature kneeling beside him. She screamed. Her scream echoed around the house as the creature stood and ran through her, ripping her heart out. Evelyn fell to her knees before rolling down the stairs to the floor. Dead. On the stair railing, her fingernails could be seen, scratching the railing as she climbed up. She opened the bedroom door and entered. From his hiding place in the closet, Sam could see the torn black jeans and the long black leather jacket as the creature walked into the room. It walked around the room searching for him, and then walked out of the room, closing the door behind it. Sam sighed as he held onto the flashlight that Evelyn had left with him. Beside him in the closet, he suddenly heard a voice sing, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are."